or you lean into those voices that have told you you aren't enough. And so it's important to clock that and to fight it and step in your power and own your authenticity. And
Hi, Robin.
ay,
How
Jana, ¿cómo
are?
está?
Muy bien. ¿Y usted?
Todo bien, gracias.
Thank you so much for your time, and it's a pleasure to be talking to you. And how exciting, like to be from Broadway now to the small screen. Tell me a little, yes, tell me a little bit about it. How did you get involved in this whole project?
Yeah, I got really lucky. I was doing a play off Broadway, and I got a random email from the director Joe Mantel that said, "Hey, I'm doing a reading of this play called The Boys in the Band. Do you want to join us? Here's the cast." And at the time, I couldn't do it, but luckily, what happened was I had to turn it down, but the reading got pushed back. I didn't know that, and initially I was like, "Oh my God, I'm missing out on this opportunity to work on this play with this amazing cast, this amazing producer, amazing director that I love so much." And then when my show closed, I got another email saying, "Hey, are you free?" And it was like, "Oh, whoa, this is meant to be." I read the script, loved it. What I saw was a role that I had been waiting for a long time, a role that was layered, nuanced, meaty. I came in, the audience was going to think that I'm one thing, and then you find out in the second half that there's all this other stuff that my character's going through that's so human and real. And that was so attractive to me. And then when we got to Broadway, that was amazing. It was definitely the hardest role I've ever had to figure out. But that was the beauty of getting to do the film, because I had that experience that had been so difficult, and now I could approach the movie from a relaxed place and just have fun, enjoy my cast, and just be the best possible actor that I can possibly be.
Yeah, and you got nominated, right, for a Tony Award, which is
Yeah,
great.
thank you.
And yes, I think it's fabulous. And I think Emory is fabulous too. He's so fun to watch. And he just don't care what he is, who he is, and how he feels. And
He's a
he
role
wants
model.
just show the world like he was. How was like the preparation to play him?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the preparation for me was related to learning more about the time period. I as a gay man now, and as a Latino too, I've experienced shame. I've experienced being othered by groups of people, right? And you know that even when you're proud of yourself, there's a part of that sometimes that you can't block, and you shrink and you change who you are. And so I wanted to learn what were the the laws at that time period. You know, it was illegal for a group of gay men to get together and have a party. How does that make someone feel to know that they can't even celebrate their own community, right? How does it feel to walk out in the street and know that you could be arrested for being gay? Or that if someone finds you who's not a fan of gay people, that they can hate crime you and probably get away with it. So I understood that intellectually, but my body wasn't receiving it. And I'm in rehearsals and I'm looking at the script and I go, I know this character is here, but I can't find him. And then there was this moment of just my body received it. I absorbed it, and it just clicked. And
Yeah.
it was worth the hard work. It was absolutely worth the hard work. And that was the beauty of getting to the film, is that, like, removing that anxiety, knowing who the character is, I can now be open to finding out who he is even more.
Yeah, I think when you're doing like every day is you ended up finding out about him different stuff every day, and now with the movie you're already complete and you have the full. I think it's amazing, like how like you is work with the this cast, which is have all these talent actors. How you guys this dynamic on set?
I mean, for me personally, it was nerve wracking at first. I've been in this business a very long time already, like almost 20 years, because I started young, but I was very aware of the importance of this piece. I was very aware of their careers. I was aware of the importance of seeing 9 gay men playing gay characters, and that image alone meant that we could get a lot of attention. And for a period there, it made me anxious. I doubted myself and I doubted my capabilities. Even though when I look at my career on paper, I'm like, you're fierce. You know you're talented. You know you have a right to be successful and to be in this group of people. But I think sometimes, humanity finds a way sometimes to just be destructive, or you lean into those voices that have told you you aren't enough. And so it's important to clock that and to fight it and step in your power and own your authenticity. And in that case, Emory was such a gift to me because he made me question myself and whether I truly loved myself and whether I truly believed that I was deserving of the moment that I was having, right?
Yeah.
So for that, I'm forever indebted to him. But what that also meant was that off Broadway, as much as I love those guys and got to hang out with them, I didn't get to have as good of an immersion with them as I did with the movie. Because once again, it's like by the time I got to the movie, I could calm down. I got to just be a person with them, and they're
Yeah.
so wonderful. We laughed so much.
No,
Every
I think it's fabulous. It's so amazing. And also I think this part of the we don't appreciate ourselves, I think is a problem with Latinos. I'm the same way. Sometimes I don't believe in myself. And it's like, how come I got to this? How far I got, but oh my God, do I deserve that? I think that
yeah.
is
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. No.
no, that
I think we've been trained, tenemos una herencia en muchos sentidos, ¿verdad? Venimos de trauma. And
yeah,
so with that inherited genetic trauma we have sometimes, it's affirmed by the way society treats us, even when it's like me and you, where we're Latinx, but also very fair. We have a proximity to whiteness, right? There's a privilege that comes with that. And then there's this conflict of also, we don't want to lose our Latinidad too. So the
no.
ego gets, and all of that is just, we don't realize the ways in which it infects and toxifies our brains and our hearts. And I think that question of, am I good enough, am I deserving, is one of the most dangerous ones that we can have as human beings. And the thing I try to go back to is, whatever you believe in, if it's God, si es Allah, si es Maya, lo que sea, right? Like whatever you believe in, I feel like whenever you say I am and you follow it with a negative thing, it's disrespectful to your
Yeah,
creator. It's disrespectful because if you can believe that whoever your source is and your light is perfect, then how could you ever doubt that you were created out of goodness? And how could you ever doubt that you are deserving of the opportunities that are put in front of you?
yeah, that's right. Yeah, I agree with you. And I
Thank
cannot thank you so much. And thank you so much for your time. And I appreciate everything that you do and a lot of success.
thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, a ti también. Gracias.
Sí, muchas gracias. If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.